Hi, it's Pam from crochetpreneur.com, and I want to thank you for purchasing the editable version of the Handmade Business Binder. I really think you're going to find it helpful for your business as a resource to collect all of that information that you need to refer to over and over again, and then you don't want to misplace or waste time trying to find. So I'm so glad that you have this. It'll be even more useful now that you have the editable version, and you can simply click on it online and open it up and start doing your work. So I'm excited for you, and I'd love to hear your feedback when you have it. But let me first show you how to access your editable file and start editing it for your brand and for your business. So the first thing, you're going to receive a PDF that looks like this right after you make your purchase. You'll just download that, and then I want you to copy this URL and place it into your browser. Now I'm using an incognito window because I don't want it to recognize that it's me. I want to open my secondary Canva account. You can go ahead and place this URL in your regular browser window. And when you do that and you hit enter, it will bring up this screen and say you're invited to edit a design. So you just click down here, edit design, and it will bring you to this screen where you can either sign up if you don't already have an account. If you have an account, go ahead and log in. You can log in with Facebook, Google, or your regular account. So I'm logging into my secondary account just so that it doesn't know that it's me. And I want to show you what you'll be looking at. So it thinks I'm still logged in even though I'm not. So just ignore that. Hopefully that won't come up for you. But if it does, it doesn't really matter, because all you're going to need to do is, you can see the first thing you see when you log in is this sign that says stop. Important, read this first. Please do not alter this template, so don't edit this file that says editable Handmade Business Binder. Okay, so don't edit this file. It says click on File and make a copy. And you'll see that it creates an identical copy. Here we have editable Handmade Business Binder. This one is titled Copy of Editable Handmade Business Binder. You can see that title right here. The reason for this is that anyone who has purchased the editable binder will have access to this original file. If you make changes here, anyone with access to this file will see those changes. And in particular, you don't want to have your banking information, your business license, your address, your employee identification number. Like, those are all private details that are for you, and you don't want to share those with anybody. So we don't want you editing this file. So once you've made a copy, go ahead and close this window so you don't accidentally edit this master copy. So I'll have you close that window. Again, you can check up here, copy of editable Handmade Business Binder, so you know that this is your copy. And actually, I'm going to have you change the name of it up here so that you know it's yours. So I'm going to put Susie's, I'm just going to put Susie's Business Binder. Okay, and now it's going to save the changes over here. And now you'll know this is your copy, and you can edit it as you like. It's private and no one else can access it. Okay, and now that you're in here, we're going to go ahead and delete this first page because you don't need it anymore. Delete the page, and now you have your business binder. So, this background, I believe, is not a free background. So if you want to save this file for your own use, you can just delete that and add any background that you like. You can choose this, add the background. You can see I did that by clicking over here on background and then just selecting a background. You can click on it, click on the color, and you can select whatever color goes with your brand. You can add a color by either selecting something within, you know, you see this everywhere, right? So you can adjust the colors and pick what you like, or if you know your hex codes for your brand, you can go ahead and just type those in here. So I'm just going to pretend that's my color. And then you can come down here. Again, you can change the colors. You can change the fonts. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and change a color here. We're going to pick that same color. We can maybe create a color that goes with it, and then create this color that goes with it. So we're going to pick even lighter color. Now you can't see the copyright, so we can change the color on the copyright so we can see it. I'm going to delete the outline. I'll change this to, let's see, this one. This is all your personal preference. Okay, so that's changed, and we can change all of these to that same font if you like, and the same color. Just click through, change things as you like. You can even just delete these things here if you don't want them, if they're just fluff to you. I can change everything on this page so that the color will be my new color by clicking the new color, and then down here I'll click this box that says change all of this color to this color. So I'll just click that, and you'll see it changed all of that for me. And you would have to go through and do that for every page, however you'd like, but I mean, you can see it doesn't take that long. Click, click. Oops. Okay. Now you have your branding board. Now, I don't have in here many of these where you're going to add your text. You can just click in there and start typing. You can change this font to something that you can read more easily. Sorry, you just click up there, start typing. If that's too small for you, you can make it larger. It will move this down, and so, for example, I can just delete. I can add an address like 555 Main Street. You can click up here to get that left justified. So Colorado Springs, Colorado 80919. So you can just play with this. So there is ostensibly my address. It's not my address, but and if I want these lines to go away, I can just continue. I can just highlight them and hit delete. Okay, so there's a lot of things that you can do to customize this for your own business. I can change that back to a gray color if I want to. I can change the spacing now that it's all typed in there in a larger font. Okay, so you can just go through here and add all of your information. Your business details, your social media handles, all of that. If you don't want to deal with these lines, all you'll need to do is I'll just click on this. You can see it highlights the box. I'll delete that. I'll come over here to text. I'll click on this smallest text here, and I can move it up. You can see that it kind of fits my box there. I want to make it a little bit larger so I can read it. Again, that's going to be Arial, and I'll make it 18 so I can see it better. And I'm going to, again, left justify. This is a description of my business. I love it. Okay. Again, if I want to, I can adjust that so that it matches the rest of my, the color of my fonts. So that might be even easier than having to deal with the lines. To just delete that and, whoops, delete that. Add a text box. Make it the font and the size that I want and the color that I want. Left justify. And so I'm going to move this in just a touch. Products and services. I provide business coaching to crochet business owners. Okay, and you can just continue going through that and fill in all that. And it's the same with all of these boxes. So I can add text here, bring it up. For these smaller spaces here, I'll probably just, here, to make this easier to see, you can adjust the size here. I'll zoom it in to 75 so you can see it a little bit better. You can click here and add your hex code. So what I'll do is click over 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, delete, and then I'm sorry, the red, green, and blue. I'll type in whatever number, 195, and then delete 1, 2, 3, green, B90, and blue, B120. Okay, so again, you just fit it in there, and then you can go back to your wider view. For these, to add your brand colors, I will go ahead and what you'll do is you'll add an element, you'll select circle, size it so that it fits this circle here, and then you'll just add your brand color. So there's that one. And we can find out the hex code on this by clicking the plus sign, and the color that I have selected, you can see the hex code right here. So I can then take that down here and paste it. So again, you can see now I have my hex code there, so anytime I need it, I can just come in here and find it. So we'll do the same for this one. We'll add a circle. I'm going to make this smaller view. Stick that over here. We'll select our next color, click on the plus sign, grab that hex code, and paste it in there. Okay, so now we have that hex code, and you can do that for all of your brand colors. Okay, and you can find, if you'll just do a search on hex to RGB conversion, you can find out, for instance, I have this already copied, so I'll do a hex to RGB conversion. Okay, so I'll just pick the first one here. I'll add my hex code. I'll say convert, and now it gives me those colors. So I can come back, paste that. I'll grab the green, paste that, and I'll grab the blue. Okay, so you can do that for all of your colors, and now you'll have all of these codes exactly where you need them, and you'll be able to use them for whatever graphic program you're using. You can keep your branding items, your branding colors all uniform. So, so that's awesome. You can add your business name and tagline here so that you can keep that consistent throughout. You add your watermarks and your logos, and then here I like to add my fonts by doing this. Click on the text. So I'll click here. It tells me up here what that font is. If I select that, I'll just make that smaller. And I say all right. I can also copy. Well, that didn't work. Okay, copy that. I'm hitting the back button to fix what I messed up. I'll add this down here, copy, drag that up top. I can resize it right there and say Susie's Crochet Stuff. Okay, so there's Susie's font for her business. And you can select, they say that it's best to select no more than 3. So kind of a large font, a regular text font, and maybe a script font that you'll use for your Pinterest pins. So you can add those, and it's the same all the way through. You'll fill in your media kit, you'll fill in your customer avatar, and then it's automatically going to save all of your changes. And when you're finished, you can just click here, and they say it's suggested that you save it as a PDF, all 12 pages. It has some premium images on here, so I'm going to go ahead and delete those because we don't want you charged for those. I think they're on this last page, so I'm just going to delete this page here. Okay. Now when we go to save it, oh, all right. Any more? I don't want you to have to pay for premium images. What is this? Oh, here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and delete those from the main file, so that you don't have to deal with that. Okay, so that you come in here, you edit your files, you'll go ahead and click here and say save as a PDF print, all 11 pages, and you'll just click on download. It's going to download it with your file name, Susie's Business Binder. And you'll have it there as a PDF for you to use whenever you want. And then if you need to edit it, it's also going to be saved here. So it's going to be right inside your account. If you click on Home and all your designs, you can see it has, this is from another experiment I did, so just ignore that. It has Susie's Business Binder. You can see it has the old saved copy, but when you click on it, it will be your new version here. And you can go in again and edit it however you like. And again, save it, and you can either overwrite your previous PDF. Actually, no, it'll save a new version for you, and you'll have to go into your downloads folder and delete your previous version. But you can come in and edit this whenever you like if you need to adjust your numbers on your media kit. Now, this is not the media kit that you'll give to sponsors. It's just for you to collect the information that you need when you're going to go edit your media kit. So I hope you found that helpful. I think that you're going to really love this resource when you print it out and it has all of your own branding on it. It will make you feel special. I hope that you're a professional crocheter and you have this great business organizer to keep all of your important information in one place. So if you have any questions, please let me know and send me a message at pam@crochetpreneur.com. I'll be happy to help you. And that's it. Enjoy your binder.